Hey, just wanted to hop on real fast. Wanted to talk about the importance of collaboration. And I think I had this conversation before, but this is something that just kind of keeps happening, like meeting up with people that are doing something similar or something that will seem um, possible for you to want to join in an adventure and want to do. Make sure that you collaborate with people from all walks of life. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know what's going to happen. I was in a location handling business, and um, this other gentleman was in the same location. We both wound out leaving the same time, and as we were leaving, um, something similar, like kind of like happened. And it was just like we just was like, oh my gosh, do they not like their job? And he said the same thing. It was like almost simultaneously. We both was like, what is wrong with the people? And before you know, we were just like, cackling, joking and get on the elevator together. Just leaving. Didn't even know the person's name. I don't even know the man's name, right? So he don't know my name. I don't know his name. And we're having really good in-depth conversation without knowing each other's name. Just walking. And then we get to like south side of Broad Street, and then I go my way. I have to go my way. He has to go his way, and I find out after he asked me, what was I down here, for? And I said, well, what were you doing? And he explained, his venture. And then I was like, wow, do you teach people that? And he was like, no, only people that really want to learn. And my thing was like, wow, you never know when you're in the presence of somebody that is really doing something like really well. And it had to do with like real estate. So it's not a totally different venture. It's not something else that I didn't want to do, but it has to do with real estate. And my thing was, how do you do that? Like, how do you just sometimes get involved in those things that you might possibly be dealing with? So a lot of times, they say like attracts like. What you are dealing with, and what you are attached to, or what comes close to you or comes around you, is what's already inside of you. So sometimes there are things that you could be going through, and you'll connect with somebody because it draws that person to you. So like when you're in a clear mind space, it'll draw that to you. So when you're in a dead space, it draws those type of people to you. So just be mindful of the type of person or the type of things that you draw towards yourself. And make sure that one of my prayers is, God, keep my hands and my heart clean, meaning I want to keep clean hands and a pure heart, because I want my intentions to always be right, so that I connect to the right people. I don't want to connect to the wrong people with good intentions, and then they become users, or they manipulate or do something wrong. So I always want to make sure that I have clean hands and a pure heart. So that's my little spill for tonight. Making sure that you collaborate well, collaborate good, okay? Because you never know who you're going to meet, what type of person you're going to meet, and what type of what they can offer, right? What is it that you can offer? What can you take out of that, and how can y'all build? What can you do to build together? Can you take any knowledge or any wisdom out of this situation? And if you can't, then leave it. But if you can, then be blessed by it. And like, I'm a giver, so I like to just give information. I like to give stuff. Like if I know something, I know the new thing. Hey, here. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, let me tell you this. Go here, do this. Da 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 da. That's how I did it. I don't know what's gonna work for you. I just know that I had favor on it, but I hope it do. And then when they be like, "Oh my gosh, it worked," I'd be like, "Girl, I told you." So, boy, told you. You know what I'm saying? So, I just say, make sure you keep yourself pure, clean, do the right thing, right? That was my movie back in the day. Do the right thing, and the right thing will come. Don't get discouraged and you look at people that's not doing the right thing, and then they getting blessed. That's the trick. That is the fake out. I promise you. Their end is destruction. Their end, they should soon be cut down like grass. Do not be distracted. by people that look like they're being blessed when they are doing the wrong thing. I promise you, it's going to be a time when you're going to see their end. And only with my eyes shall I behold the wicked, right? It shall not come nigh me. No, thank you. But definitely, I would definitely make sure you got clean hands and a pure heart so that you are able to get the blessings that's supposed to come to you when you do the right thing, right? The same way you're talking about generational curses, there are generational blessings. And so look those up. What are the generational blessings that come when you live a life that is righteous, when you live a life that is holy, when you live a life that is right, and then God brings men into your life to bless you, bring blessings upon your bosom, so just be blessed. That was just one of the things I wanted to hop on and say. Good night.